Welcome to episode 121 of the Preferred Experience podcast. I'm Chris LeSueur, and today I'm going to teach you 5 Murph workout tips. And for those that don't know what Murph is, Murph's a hero workout that we do at the gym. If you're new to CrossFit or to our gym, the hero workouts that we do are to honor those that died serving for our country. And they also have them for people across the world that have died while serving their country. But this one, for Murph, we celebrate the life of Michael P. Murphy, Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy, who was a Navy SEAL that was killed in 2005 in Afghanistan. And if you've ever seen the movie Lone Survivor, you can see the story of what happened on that day. There were just a few of them, I think 4 or 5 of them, I should have looked that up, that were out there in Afghanistan in the mountains, and they were surrounded by over 300 people that were just trying to get them. And they held off many of these people, but they also had a really hard time calling in for support because their radios weren't working where they were at in the mountains. And the story is that Michael P. Murphy, Murph, he went out on a ledge where he could get a little higher up and hopefully get his radio to work. And he called out and was able to get a hold of the military. And he called out and he was able to get through but only for a short time. And while he was doing that, he was shot and killed. And the story is, he said as he was dying, "It's been an honor to serve this country." And this was one of my first hero workouts that I ever did in CrossFit years ago. And the story of it just stuck with me ever since. And it's an awesome workout that we get to do at the gym. And a lot of people talk about how hard it is and what a challenge it is, and it is. But the whole point of a hero workout for us is to remember those that died and served for our country. And this is a really cool opportunity to be able to do this. And we definitely do some other hero workouts throughout the year. Hero workouts are really hard. They're challenging. They'll push you, but the point of them is to really help you to remember those that died and served for us. So excited for that. We'll be doing it on Monday, March 30th at the gym. On Memorial Day, we'll be doing them. We'll have to get the hours out later, but we'll be doing it earlier in the morning, usually kind of more like a Saturday schedule, but we'll probably sneak in some earlier ones that day too before it gets super hot. And the workout, for those that don't know, it's 4 time and it's a 1 mile run. It's 100 pull-ups. It's 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, then a 1 mile run. And to do it RX, it is with a 20-pound weight vest for the guys, 14-pound weight vest for the girls, and it is a challenge. Many people won't do it with the weight vest. If you haven't done it with a weight vest, I don't recommend just jumping in and doing it with that. I would build up to it over the next little bit to do that if you haven't been. But it's a whole different experience with that weight vest, but it's an awesome time. So there are a bunch of different ways that you can do this workout, and I want to give you 5 tips to help you do your best. And we'll go over the different ways to partition it here in just a minute. But as you do this workout, focus on the reason we do this workout. Remember those that served and died for our country. And when you do that and you take your eyes off yourself, you'll be able to push yourself better through that workout. That's something I've learned quite a few times with this workout and other hero workouts. Pace yourself. Choose a pace that you can hold and do your best. Do not worry about what someone else is doing. There will be people in there that will just be incredible, that will be pushing themselves and setting records for themselves. And if you're not that person, that's okay. Do your best. It's really fun to see how fast people do it. But the best thing is completing it and getting it done. And by getting it done, I promise you when you finish it, no matter if you do it fast or if you're one of the slower ones, you're going to be proud that you finished it. It's a great accomplishment to be able to get this one done. Choose what way you want to complete the workout and stick to that plan. I recommend sticking to the plan and having a plan when you go in to do this one, because it can catch up with you really fast. And a quick story, the other day we had our nephew over and my new nephew-in-law, I guess I'll call him, and Ashlyn's husband for those that know him. And we were talking about the gray level test, and we had Calvin and Anthony, I'll just say the names, do this workout, and they pushed themselves really hard, and they were like just gung-ho about it. I wasn't here to see it, but I've heard all about it. I wish I could have been here to see it. And they were doing this workout. They pushed themselves really hard, and Calvin got to those push-ups, and he couldn't do the push-ups anymore. Anthony, he's been training a little bit different. He was able to do the push-ups, but when he got to the pull-ups, he couldn't do any pull-ups. It just trashed him. So for those that have done the gray level test, it's harder than it looks a lot of times, especially if you give it the intensity that it's meant to have, which we do in CrossFit. But this workout, we're going to pick a pace that you can hold. And by doing that, you'll be able to complete the workout. So the way that a lot of people will be doing it, you have to do the 1 mile run first. That's always a given. But in between the workout, of the 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, you can partition it. So a lot of people will do 20 rounds of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, and then go finish that last mile, the second mile. But there's some other ways to do it. And if you're not somebody that can do a lot of pull-ups, but you could do 2, some people will do 50 rounds of 2 pull-ups, 4 push-ups, and 6 air squats. Then they have 3, 6, 9 for 33 rounds, plus 1 round of 1, 2, 3. Then they have 10, 20, 30 for 10 rounds, 20, 40, 60 for 5 rounds. And then for those crazies that want to go straight through, I've had the experience of doing that. It's super hard. It's 100 pull-ups in a row, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, 1 round, you're done. I wish it was that easy that you could just do it. And for some it is, but it wasn't easy for me. It was a tough one. So decide how you're going to do it, stick to that plan, and get it done. Then before you get there, it's going to be a little hotter day on Memorial Day like it always is. Sometimes we get lucky and it's really nice out still. And then some days it's just a scorcher. It's super hot. And so the most important thing, either way, you're going to be sweating. You're going to be pushing yourself, exerting yourself. So hydrate before and after this workout. You don't want to overhydrate before. You don't want to feel bloated. But one way to hydrate a lot of times is to the couple days leading up to it, maybe add a little salt to your water, or I have some stuff that Tirsa and I use called Relight, and some other people probably use it at the gym. Relight's a good thing for those that like to run and bike and do all those different things. And if you're losing a lot of salt, it's kind of hard to get that amount in if you're eating clean and doing well that way. So it's good to add a little sodium and other electrolytes to your drink. So do that a couple days before. Don't overdo it. You don't want to feel bloated. And then after, make sure you get a good electrolyte drink, hydrate, drink some good water that day, and do what you always do before and after a workout. It's not any different, but it is going to be a little warmer, and you will be outside a little more, and there'll be a few more people. So it's definitely one you want to take serious on the hydration. And then the last tip that I have for you is be present. Be proud of yourself for taking on the challenge of doing it, and enjoy the time with everyone, because this workout, it's one of the best workouts. It's kind of like the CrossFit Open. You got the excitement of everyone there, but most everyone there during this one is doing the workout. There's tons of us doing the workout all at once. And you have to also have a little patience sometimes to get on the pull-up bar. We do have a lot of pull-up bars, and it seems to really work out really well. But choose someone. That's another thing to keep in mind is do the workout at a pull-up bar with someone that you might be matched up really well with. And we always work it out really well, and it works really smooth every time we do it. So that's what I have for you on the Murph workout. Super excited for it. Can't wait for it. And I had an opportunity to go out of town that weekend, and I was like, I can't go out of town. It's Murph weekend. So this is a tradition we have at CrossFit Preferred. Excited for it. Excited to see how everyone does. From those that are very experienced, it's fun to watch them, to those that are doing it for their first time. And that is it. Remember, especially for this workout, it doesn't take a miracle, it takes a plan, and you are going to have a great time. I'm excited for you. Hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.